Hey guys, welcome to the Saying Stuff podcast. This is an audio only podcast.
Because we are going 0 dark 30 in this bitch.
I'm Chris.
I'm Eric.
I'm Chris.
I'm Chad.
I'm Katie.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Santa.
Lily. Santa?
Santa. Christmas special, right?
Alright, hey, so since you Santa, so I asked
Hold up,
for
we
a
gotta
bike.
talk about some shit. How many times I've been wanting something and you ain't bring me nothing?
Right,
Catch these hands.
You were the top star on the naughty list.
Yeah. Hello. That means I get something first place, bitches.
That means you get the most amount of
I
gold.
got a question. How come I wanted a bike one year, and since I was on Donnie list, you brought me a bike-shaped gift that was coal. It was just a bunch of coal stuck together like a bike.
At
Well, I
least
had
you
to
got
make
something
you
to
happy.
ride. I asked for a bike. He brought me a fucking Razor scooter. My ankles will never fucking forgive me for that day.
I wanted a motorized scooter, and you brought me one I had to push with my feet, you bastard.
All right. So, what are we talking about on today's podcast?
It's the Halloween.
It's the Halloween
It's
podcast.
the Christmas podcast. So, what's your guys' all-time favorite Christmas movie?
All-time
That's a
favorite
hard
Christmas
one, to be
movie.
honest. That's a hard one.
I don't agree with Die Hard being a Christmas movie.
It's not.
It
It's
is
Die
a
Hard
Christmas
is trash.
The person who wrote Die Hard announced that it is a Christmas movie.
Okay, and all because I dress up as Santa and fuck a chick doesn't mean that it's a Christmas movie either. It's a porno.
That's debatable.
It's a Christmas porno.
Yeah, but it's still not a Christmas movie.
If you make it 30 minutes long, it becomes a movie.
You got a point.
That's why I only last 5 seconds.
All right, so one of I can't really think. Okay, so favorite Christmas movie, I would have to go with The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Okay, so the actual, not the animated.
Yeah, not the animated. I love the animated.
Oh yeah, the animated.
But Jim Carrey is my dude. So when it comes to
He
him
is
playing the Grinch,
woke.
he is woke. Yeah, I would have to go with The Grinch. What about you, Chad? What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Mine.
You might have to get a little closer to the microphone. You're leaning back kind of far. I just want people to be able to hear you.
Mine. I would say mine. What is it? The Vacations? The vacation? The one where they go?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation?
Yes.
I love that
one, or is the one I've seen it only a handful of times. My dad. This is probably my dad's favorite Christmas movie. It's the one with the lamp leg, prostitute lamp leg.
A Christmas Story?
Is it a Christmas Story? I knew it was something like that, but I wasn't 100% sure.
A fragile. It must be French.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that one. That was pretty. Where the dude gets his fucking tongue stuck to the pole.
Yeah. I double dog dare you.
Remember when that shit used to be like the words of death though? Like, I double dog dare you. What the fuck you just say?
Right, you double dog dare you. Now I can't go back on nothing. Fuck.
Then they came out with the I double dog dare you. I triple dog dare you. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck did you just say? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Right, what's a triple dog dare, bro? Are we all gonna die?
Right? Like, oh my god.
What about you, Eric?
My favorite Christmas movie is the Santa Claus trilogy with Tim Allen.
That's actually a pretty good one. I didn't think of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I like that.
The one with Jack Frost and all that. The Jack
I
Frost
didn't
is
like
that
the
the
Jack
third
Frost
one?
one.
Yeah, it's the third one.
I didn't like the Jack Frost one. I liked the first and the second one.
It wasn't the best.
Don't get me wrong, I love Tim Allen as an actor and shit. But I feel like his kind of acting, you kind of have to have like a special taste for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's,
Yeah.
His just very cut and dry type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
which
on that
is why I'm watching his.
Last Man Standing.
Yeah,
Don't get
I
me
love
wrong,
that.
I'm on
That's a good
season
one.
7.
I like that
A
one.
lot of people try to get that fucking thing shut down because it's not politically correct.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie,
why
though.
it's funny.
That's
I know
why it is
the oldest
hilarious.
sister that originally played her was hot as hell, dude. And then
Oh, in the
like,
first season?
Was she in just the first season?
Yeah.
And after that, they changed it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the one that plays her now hot as hell too. But first one.
And then they changed up Mandy after they got rid of it on the one TV
It's just
network.
awful.
And they changed it to Fox. They replaced Mandy because Mandy couldn't come back.
Here's
And
my
now
biggest
she's
thing.
tall and skinny.
Bro, I hate it when shows be like 17 seasons deep and we're going to switched up 4 characters. Like, this is
I mean,
Raj.
right.
Raj
They
is
did it.
Indian. Why the fuck is he white?
They did it pretty good because Kyle was like, there's just something off about Mandy. I can't tell what it is. She's just not the same anymore.
Right, little subliminal
Yeah.
shit in the show.
Now, see, if if they would have did something where she went to camp or went away for
that's what I was thinking. Just
and
write
like,
her off, you know.
Yeah.
Well, not even that, and like she came back had like kind of like the same facial features, but was skinnier and taller. I wouldn't have said shit. I'd be like, all right, you know.
I mean, facially wise, they're close. She just doesn't play the innocent, stupid as well as the other person did.
Right.
Like, it totally feels acted. Like, the first Mandy just isn't, like, that's just who she was.
Yeah, it
So
was
this one
great.
just doesn't seem natural.
You wanna know how many drugs I've done in my lifetime? I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. We've been talking about this for a good 5 fucking minutes.
Last man standing.
Okay, yeah.
All right, what's another topic? We on the...
Santa Claus, real or fake?
Sorry, kids.
I thought we weren't doing this. Don't say it.
Well, he said it's 18 and above now, so yeah.
Santa Claus. Fuck your mom. He's not real.
This shit just broke.
See, I'm talking shit about Santa Claus, and Chad's chair almost broke. He was like, say some shit again. I'll snap these fingers. Everybody going down.
Did you say fake?
Santa Claus is fake. Dude.
Technically, you're wrong.
Yeah, technically,
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Kris Kringle is real.
Yes.
But the dude who does meth and goes to everybody's house on one night is not real. It's based off of a real person.
Technically,
No,
that's
speeds you up a
still
lot
wrong.
faster.
Because he still did it. He did it to orphanages, though. Mm-hmm. He still went there in a sleigh and everything in one night and did it.
The fictional Coca-Cola Santa
Do you
Claus
understand
not
how easy it is back then to go to all the orphanages in a small ass town? I'm talking about every fucking house on the planet that celebrates Christmas.
Yeah, because fuck when you expect.
Oh God!
And shut down.
Right.
Monta's over here huffing at you guys.
Huh?
He's like,
Who?
I don't want to hear none of that little back talk. Shut up, or I open that child gate.
the spirit of Santa's real though.
No, it's not. But I mean, I can't say nothing. Please.
What the fuck
I
is the
hope-
spirit of Santa? Hold on, my bad. I don't mean to cut you off. What's the spirit of Santa?
When you believe in something so much that he becomes real. So like
God still ain't here. You know how many people believe in that motherfucker?
No, but because
Say some shit, nigga.
I'm not getting
Go
into
ahead.
that because I have,
Go ahead. Say some shit, nigga.
I have a whole ass theory about that, but I'm not getting into it. 'Cause we don't
That's
really
technically
watch this
true.
on here.
That's actually what it's called. Some kind of an effect. They use it a lot on drugs, where if you give somebody something and you tell them it's something enough times that they actually start to believe it and feel it that way.
Yeah, it works when you're in the hospital too. When you have enough people coming in saying, "Oh, you're going to be fine," you know.
No,
work
that
it.
shit don't work.
That's what they do to people.
If the person
what
in the
they do
hospital
to-
that believes in it enough, it'll happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a hypochondriac.
Right.
A hypochondriac, if you believe you're sick, your body will feel sick.
Yeah.
So, I know what you mean, though. I know what you're talking about. I don't know the terminology for it, but that's how I feel about the Bible.
Just like if enough people believe in a God, something.
I don't mean to
Some
take
kind
this
of
to a
effect.
religious standpoint, but
I already did. Bring it.
But no, it's just something my dad told my grandma. Cause my grandma's huge into the Bible and shit. You know, oh, God fixes everything. You know, and my dad, my grandpa grew up. His dad was a preacher, but they were the snake handler preachers. You know, my grandpa told my dad, he's like, I remember being in my mom's hand, and then a rattlesnake being in the other hand. I was like, for one, that. Child services.
Right.
And but my dad used to watch the TV show about it. And when they get bit, they leave their faith up to God. If their faith was strong enough, they'd live. If it wasn't, they would die. My dad's over here. He's like, if you think about it, God made humans. Humans made medicine. God technically made medicine. So therefore, going to the hospital is still an act of God because they didn't believe in modern medicine. My dad's like, God
That's
put
where
people.
me and you differ, though, because I don't believe God created man.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like,
okay, I can't say I don't believe. I'm agnostic. I just don't have the proof of it.
But what I'm saying, if you believe in God, God created man.
What?
And you never will.
Yeah.
But that's
until
just what I'm saying.
I feel
Yeah.
you. Until I get the proof, I'm weary of it.
But anyways, back to this whole Santa shit. I hope my mom don't watch. My mom's a huge fucking Santa person. My mom will still give me gifts and put from Santa on them, and I fucking hate it.
My mom does the same thing. I love that.
I fucking hate it. I'm like, Mom, like, I remember one time, don't get me wrong, I ain't never...
Your friends thinking I'm retarded.
No, don't get me wrong, you know, I ain't never took anything that my parents got me for Christmas for granted. But I'd be like, when I was old enough, like, when I was like 17, I'm like, I'm glad you got me this, but it's for the wrong system. You know what I mean? Like, you just,
Right.
it sound like, you got what I wanted just for the wrong thing.
Yeah.
My mom's like, well, Santa made that mistake. I'm like, no. I checked the receipt.
Oh yeah, let's blame it on Santa. Give me another person.
I
to
mean,
hang on this.
Right.
I feel like when it's Christmas, like Christmas Day, there's nothing wrong with the whole, hey, Santa gave you this, because it's the feeling of the day, especially when you have younger siblings.
Yeah,
I was the youngest.
I believed in Santa till I was 16 and stayed up Christmas Eve night and saw Mom and Dad put the Christmas.
I stopped believing in Santa when we stopped getting snow on Christmas.
I stopped believing in Santa when I was 11 or 12, but I faked it till I was like 14.
Yeah, I mean,
just because I knew I'd get some good shit.
Don't get me wrong. Me and my mom, if she does watch this, she knows I ain't throwing no shade at her. Me and my mom, we've never really been on the typical son and mother connection. For a while, me and my mom couldn't be in the same room for only 20 minutes, and I mean it's gradually getting better. Remember one time I was probably 12 or 13. I was over at my brother's house talking about it, and my brother was like, "Look," he's like, "You and Mom don't get along that well." He's like, "Just let her have it." He was like, he's like, "That's what she likes. That's what she." He's like, "Just let her have it."
Right.
And I was like, "Yeah, you right." You know what I mean?
You know how I figured out that the tooth fairy wasn't real when I was younger?
Yeah.
I wasn't told by my mom that it wasn't real.
I was never told anything about the tooth fairy.
I lost a tooth. I put it under my pillow.
You didn't tell nobody?
No, I told my mom I lost my tooth. I woke up hearing little scruff scratches under my pillow. Opened my eyes and my mom was under my pillow trying to get my tooth. I was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "Oh shit." She was like, "All right, I've been giving you money every time you lose a tooth."
She didn't even try to recover. She was like,
"Hell no, she didn't." She was like, well, she tried to rebuttal, and she tried to say, "Well, I have to deliver it to her." And then when I was little, I was like, "No, it's not how that works."
This bitch got wings.
She got wings. She can disappear. She doesn't need people to do shit for her. Don't laugh at me over there.
I remember one time, my dad used to cook breakfast all the time when I was younger. I was passed out asleep. My dad don't do it a lot anymore, but when I was younger, my dad loved to fuck with people.
Right.
That's where I get it from. I remember one time, dude, I was sound asleep. My dad comes in there. He's like, he has a little piece of toilet paper with him. He's like, and he'll slowly kind of just put it in into my ear just a little bit. What the fuck? You just keep doing it. And I'm like, what? He's like, it's time for breakfast. Okay.
I wish I could say my dad did that. Thanks a lot, asshole.
He told you the pack of the line for them pack of cigarettes was long.
Right. I didn't have a dad to fuck with me, but the person who fucked with me the most when I was younger, God rest his soul. I'm not religious. He was, so I'll give that to him. But my uncle
Jim
Michael,
Carrey. Oh.
my uncle Michael did. On Easter, me and him would have hard-boiled egg fights. And we would stand in the street and launch these fucking eggs at each other, bruh. And I remember specifically one day, I was at my great-grandma's, and I was asleep on the couch, and he tied my fucking shoelaces together. And then he woke me up, he was like, "Come on, let's go outside." And I fucking got up and went to take a step. Boom. Face plant. Hard as fuck, dude. Hard as fuck. I was rolling. That shit pissed me off.
I remember back in the day, my dad's told me, my mom works at a daycare, and you never understand what people truly go to until you have someone that works in a daycare, bro. It's off the chain. This little girl named Ani, she was some shit happened with her parents, and she about went into child protective services,
Right.
because I ain't gonna say what all happened, which. It wasn't nothing against her mom. It was just a bunch of shit went wrong. You know what I mean? Her mom it wasn't her mom's choice.
Yeah.
Her mom didn't do nothing or anything. But my mom's like, I'll take her. I'll take care of her until you get your shit together. And then you can take her back. You know what I mean? And that's when my dad came to the realization. He was like, there's a lot of shit I would have never let you and your brother get away with that I'll let her get away with. And my dad's like, and I regret that. And that made me think of this instant, dude. I thought my dad was going to be so pissed at me, bro. So pissed. I thought my ass was about to get ripped open. He was going to rip me open a new asshole and rip that asshole open at the same time.
I was going to have 3 assholes.
So, me and my brother in the backyard driving a golf cart, right? Me and my brother been in this game. Dumb as shit, don't do this at home. I'm like 7. So, my brother's 14 and plays football for high school. So, I already should have known, click, let's not play this game. But,
Right.
I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
Right.
My brother was like, here's the rules again. We had a bunch of people over. It was like a little get together and shit. We had some cousins over. And my brother was like, in order to drive the golf cart, you have to hit the person with the football. So it's kind of like a football tag type thing, right?
Right.
Me and my brother start going back at it a couple times. You know, he hit me, I hit him. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it escalated so quickly, dude. I'm going down towards the gate, and I was like, I'm going to whoop this bitch like fucking Fast and Furious, you know. Bam! Football to the face, dude. Like, wasn't no like, it was full on varsity fucking quarterback.
That bullet toss, it's a
Bullet
straight
toss,
line.
dude, and I run
Perfect spiral.
I run straight into that gate into the tree. The only thing I hear is what the fuck y'all doing?
Right? Your dad come out, what the fuck's going on?
I got out, I was like, nicking me in the face with a football.
It's like he did it. I was a part of it, but he did it harder.
Yeah. Which, I mean, obviously he's going to get punished. My dad's like, I'm fucking 7. Why did you beam it at him? You know what I mean? Like,
So we segued away from that.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Final answers. Final answers. Do you think Santa Claus is real? Hunter does, apparently.
You think this is funny?
Not the human body, but spiritually, yes.
What about you?
nope.
And I'm going to have to go with no. You're overruled. We'll be right back. We're going to a break.
Debunk.
Don't hit my mic.
Wait, why are we taking a break?
Recording.
Alright, guys, I don't know why we took a break for it, but we're back.
Yeah.
We're fucking retarded.
What's up, everybody? All right. So let's kick this one off starting here. What is your favorite present of all time that you've gotten, Chad, throughout the years?
That's fucking hard.
I'm writing down AIDS.
That wasn't a present from fucking Santa. That was a gift from God. I'd say probably either my PlayStation or my Xbox.
Why did I know you were going to say that for?
Because I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. You can ask my parents this. I never really asked for a lot for Christmas. There was never really anything I
They
wanted.
were completely opposite for me. I was like,
I had a whole ass list.
17 video games to go with this console I need you to give me.
I mean, yeah, I did that. So, I mean, technically, it would either be the PlayStation or the Xbox I used to get.
Right.
And, like, I used to ask for not even that much. My mom would buy me extra shit I didn't even ask for.
Right. When I was like 12,
Or the record player I got.
when I was like 12, at a family get together, and we was swapping presents. And I kept getting clothes, and I looked up at everybody. I was like, clothes are not presents. I legit said that to my family who spent their hard-earned money to give me jeans and shit. I was like, clothes are not presents. And now that I'm 25, I'm like, yeah, I can go for some socks.
I really need some underwear.
My mom used to give me fucking socks and underwear for Christmas. I used to fucking hate it.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
now my mom's like, "What'd you want?" I was like, "I need fucking 6 packs of underwear and 12 packs of socks." She's like, "What else?" I was like, "Fucking nothing else."
Right.
I was like, "If you want to add more fucking socks in there, go ahead."
Right. What about you, Eric? What's your all-time favorite Christmas present?
It's a mixture of 3. So there was one year when I was a little kid, and I woke up.
This doesn't say plural. This isn't a plural present.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
talking
wow.
about the time the neighbor decided not to touch him.
Okay.
I woke up, and there was a Christmas letter from Santa and a WWE toy belt, and I was like excited, started crying.
That's when your parents are too broke to actually get you the present, so Santa leaves a quote-unquote note saying,
And,
"This will take extra time to make, Eric."
There was another year where I got a Marshall amp that's, in the other room, and I bawled my eyes out for an hour. And then I also got replica Angus Young and Brian Johnson action figures from
Did you cry about that
the
too?
Yes.
an hour and a
You are
half.
so emotional.
Eric,
It does not take a
hold
lot to
on. Eric is the kid on AFB when he gets his fucking shit that he fucking.
They should have recorded it.
Yes, they should have recorded him. You're probably a millionaire.
That was always like the high shit that I thought I would never get because it was hard to get. There was limited editions of it or whatever. So I wasn't expecting it, but it was like number one on my list. I wasn't expecting to get it.
Wait, what did you cry about
Hold on.
last year?
Nothing.
Before they come to you.
Someone gave you something and you cried.
I didn't cry. I was happy. I didn't cry.
He was crying happy
Eric.
tears.
Before we get to Chris. Do y'all remember that when you used to ask for the most expensive shit and you'd be like, this is the first on my list?
Yeah.
Before you get anything else.
Before you look at the bike I want and the movies I want, take a look at this $500 thing that I want.
I remember I used to ask my mom, I used to go to my mom, I was like, alright, what's my spending limit on Christmas? My mom like, Santa makes it. I was like, okay, what's Santa's budget on mine for Christmas? She's like, I think Santa's around this much. I'm like, okay, so this is definitely going first.
I will say,
and then I'm like, and that should leave me with about $10.
There was one Christmas where I had a whole ass list of Psych stuff from the TV show Psych.
Psych was my shit.
And that was the majority of my Christmas list. Like, easy stuff to get. Just get from Amazon or whatever. I got a rechargeable razor, socks, underwear, a watch, and a tie. And I was so upset I went home and cried.
You was a full ass.
Is there any Christmas you haven't cried?
That was like an emotional, terrible cry.
I got a question. Eric, was you an adult during this?
Yes, but
Then suck it the fuck up.
mentally, I was still a kid, so I was expecting, the stuff I enjoyed. And they're like, no, this year you're an adult.
You were going to get it, but then your dad's like, my son's too old to play with fucking toys.
There weren't it was a book, some DVDs, and...
I buy my grandpa DVDs.
Oh, yeah? What kind?
I got him Breaking Bad, all the seasons of that.
I told my mom I wanted all the Office episodes for Christmas.
That's understandable. That's
what I told my mom too. I was like, I want every season of The Office.
I told my mom, I was like, this is gonna be quite a bit of money. She was like, I don't know about that. I was like, you don't even have to buy them all. I will buy the rest.
Right, just give me the first season.
I know. I'm gonna tell her. I'm like, Mom, there's 18 seasons. I just want 1 through 9.
All right, so my favorite all-time gift, which I regret not really using anymore. So hopefully I can get back into it. But my drum set that my grandpa gave me.
I thought you were gonna say your butt plug.
No, that's my second all-time favorite.
I figured.
Because it's got a drumstick on the end, so I flex my cheeks and just smacks the snare.
Whoo!
But my drum set would have to be my all-time favorite gift because I didn't expect it at all. Like, I was playing Rock Band, and I started playing the guitar on Rock Band. I was like, I might like being a guitar player, So that made me start thinking, I want to be a guitar player. And then I started playing the drums, and I was like,
I couldn't fuck with drums on that.
It was just the rhythm that you keep, and you are the tempo of the band. When you're a drummer, you are the tempo of the band. You keep the band going, but you're not the center of attention, So you keep the band going, but you're not center of attention, which is like me. I like to keep shit going, but I'm not a big fan of being the center of attention. I don't like a lot of clout brought to me and shit. But the drums, because I wasn't expecting it. I woke up one day and I walked out into my mom's living room, and when you walk into her living room, you look left, it goes straight into the kitchen, into the dining room. I looked in the dining room, a whole fucking set of drums right there, bro. And I was just like, fuck yeah, dude. I pissed my mom off with that. I didn't move him for like 3 weeks. I was just in the fucking dining room while she was like literally 20 feet away, and I was like, going fucking ham.
Did y'all used to try that?
Drugs? I've tried a lot of drugs.
Did y'all ever used to try that? Can I open up one present before Christmas?
No, because my mom always walks up to me. She's like, "You want a present early?" I'm like, "Who the fuck are you talking to?" Yeah.
See, I tried that with my mom. My mom did it one time. You know what my mom did? She came up and handed me the present. I was like, this is not how this works. I was like, I get to pick the present. And my mom was like, no. Because, see, my mom knows I used to look at my gifts before Christmas. I knew where her hiding spot was. I'm like, what did I say? Let's see what I got. My mom was like, PlayStation 4 in there. I was like, is that bad boy right there? So I'm trying to get my hands on right now, really.
My mom told me stories about how she would unwrap Christmas presents and she knew how to wrap them back. So she'd unwrap them to see what they was, and then she'd wrap them all back in the same wrapping paper and shit, and she'd know what her presents were.
You know what gets me? My grandma buys Christmas presents year round.
So is mine.
And it's weird, because my grandma gets so pissed. She's like, they're not even into this anymore. I was like, because you bought it fucking 11 months early. I was like, they're fucking sticks, grandma.
My mom doesn't go that far back, but like on Thanksgiving, while we were all sitting around eating, she was Christmas shopping.
Right,
That's normal. It's Black Friday.
Screaming.
But no. But like, my grandma would like be in the stores fucking January 1st. Like, oh, they like this for Christmas. I'm like, they might not even be alive. Like, calm down.
Next question. Eric, what's your favorite holiday snack? Holidays and Christmas, for those of you that are going to be, ooh, what fucking holiday? Losers.
Looser.
Double chocolate chip cookies.
I don't think that's a holiday special.
That's an all year round snack, my dude.
No,
So
for me, it's only in the Christmas time.
Oh, okay, I got you. What about you, Chad?
Fuck, what were they called?
Peanut
Christmas.
Peanut brittle.
Peanut brittle.
Peanut brittle, dude. Fucking banging, bro.
Mine would have to be.
My candy cane.
If it wasn't one of the miniatures, I'd like it more. Shots fired.
But it's fun size for easier on the go.
Ooh. Mine
It
would
may
have
not be as long, but it's twice as thick.
Mine would have to be fudge. I love fudge. I don't eat really a lot of sweets at all throughout the year, even on Halloween. Like, cause
Did you say you were a fudge packer?
Yes.
Okay.
You're the power bottom here. Get it right.
I wonder if anybody listening is gonna catch that reference.
Right. But
Fudge packer.
as I was getting older, I ate so much sweets as a kid. I don't really eat sweets now that I'm older. I have to really have the urge to want something sweet to eat it.
I'm the same way. Like, I don't like a bunch of sweets, but like I'll literally have like 1 week out of the year where I'm just like, fucking sweets, dude.
But I
then,
will
like,
tell you right now, if you buy me a box of zebra cakes,
oh, them bitches are
them
gone.
motherfuckers are gone in an hour. I'll eat the whole
What
box.
type of fudge? So there's a bunch different.
I just like chocolate
But
fudge.
milk chocolate, regular.
Regular milk chocolate fudge.
Zebra cakes and oatmeal cream pies, bro.
I love oatmeal cream pies.
Some things
But
bang.
I don't eat them all the time just because I don't know, they kind of overwhelm you with sweetness after you eat so many of them.
I like the Star Crunches.
I think the most I can eat
What
at
is it?
once is
Star
probably
Crunch?
3.
I know, okay.
Yeah, I never really got into the Star Crunches.
When I moved in, Eric had a drawer in the kitchen that was the snack drawer, and it had a bunch of little Debbie, like Star Crunches and stuff. All in
It
it.
said diabetes on the drawer.
Little diabetes. Alright,
That's how we found out we had mice.
favorite holiday ritual.
I don't.
I'll start this one off because I already have mine in my head. Every Christmas Eve, we have a family get together. Like a bunch of my family members come to my mom's house and whatever, and we give each other gifts.
Right, what time I gotta be there for that this year?
Between go fuck yourself and network.
Wow, you just don't want me around your mom.
Oh. He looks traumatized already. Nothing's happened.
That we know of.
His mom was drunk and hugged me at the bar, dude. And he was like, oh, okay, hold on.
Hold on. I was like, Chad's got a reputation for fucking moms, dude. I was like, don't touch my mom again. He was like, what? I was like, I know you, bro.
You keep your filthy hands off of her saint body.
She's the wholesome Christian woman.
Your mom's trash at 2 o'clock in the morning. Wholesome Christian.
But mine would have to be when my family gets together on Christmas Eve. I almost said Hallows Eve. On Christmas Eve and gives each other presents.
Right.
What about you, Chad? What's your favorite family ritual? Holiday ritual, my bad.
We didn't start having one until I was about 18. Like
What is it your favorite thing? Or is there something that you always do around Christmas time?
Well, I mean, there's two. There's really kind of two, and one's not really a ritual. We have, I have 2 Christmases. I literally have one in like October and shit, or like August, anywhere around there. Because my grandma throws hers before she leaves for the winter, which I guess that's kind of like a ritual. It's weird. We do it every year. which I like that because a bunch of family members come up. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and that's just cool because a lot of my cousins and shit, that's the only time I ever see them or even ever talk to them.
So it's a family get together is what's
right, more or less is what it is.
See, that's what I feel like a lot of people's are around Christmas. It's when everybody comes together and hangs out.
Well, see, for ours, it's a lot of it is because with my grandma, once you turn a certain age, she don't buy you Christmas presents anymore.
Yeah.
So literally, if you're under 18, it is a get together for you.
Well, this year, not a lot of people are buying Christmas presents in my family just because, you know, everybody's gotten older. Nobody knows what anybody else is into anymore.
Right.
So this is more just hang out with the family, eat, chill out.
My family's doing that too, but it's because we're all broke.
That comes into terms with a lot of it.
It's either that or every year on Christmas, my dad makes Christmas burritos.
Ooh.
Breakfast burritos, dude. That shit banging.
When am I coming over for that?
Right.
You can come to my family get together. If I can come get some breakfast burritos.
It's funny, bro. My brother got him.
Your dad's gonna be in the house. I'm gonna walk out and be like, "Oh, can I get some pepper on mine?" Who the fuck are you? I'm your kid.
It was so funny because last year I came into my parents' house. My brother's just sitting there. He's like, I was like, what? Like, what the fuck about? My brother's like, I remember growing up, you was always the first one up on Christmas, bitching about me never getting up on time. He's like, and here you are, 20 years old, 2 hours late. I was like, oh man, I just woke up. I don't need this shit. Like, I remember on Thanksgiving, dude, my mom called me. I was an hour and a half late to Thanksgiving. My mom woke me up. She's like, where you at? I was like, oh, I'm heading out the door now. Like, just still in bed.
Laying in bed in your boxers like, I'm heading out the door now. Don't even know where your keys are at.
Right.
Like, do I even have clean clothes?
And then you got me over like, oh, God, I hope my car starts. It's like, I don't want to call him 30 minutes later. I need you to come pick me up. Why? I just tried to start my car and it didn't start.
Right.
The mom was like, I thought you were on your way 30 minutes ago.
Eric, your favorite family holiday ritual? I keep saying family ritual, like we're fucking sacrificing virgins and shit.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's start a new one this year.
I don't think we're doing it this year, but for most years, like, most of my family hates each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
we just trade separate. Hold up, we just trade temporary protection orders with each other.
I'll fucking
You
kill
can't be within 50 feet of me.
Well, they have like 4 separate Christmases, so everyone can see each other without seeing the people they hate.
But
kill you, Susan, on my
But
bad
for
boy,
like
that
the
was
longest
Susan.
part of the time, like, we tried to combine Christmases so we weren't traveling all over the place. So it was always fun to watch everyone try to get along with each other. And then I would hear over the next 5 days everyone just complain.
Yeah, the little snide comments when they're around each other.
Yeah.
See, bro, we used to do shot at my grandma's when my grandma had on Christmas Eve. Like, my family didn't hate each other, but, you know, everybody has, you know, that one person in the family that just talks shit. It's me now, but, you know, like I used to go in there, like, everybody, my dad, like, oh, God, this person's here, I really don't want to do this because they're on drugs or some shit. And I'm like, let's go see how I can stir this pot. You know, like,
Let me get that shit stick going. But so yours was all the family get-togethers when everybody had to deal with each other?
Yeah, because there's groups. It's like me, and then there's my Nana and Papa, and then there's my Nana and Papa, and then there's my mom and dad and my brothers and sisters, and then there's my cousins and my aunt.
You call your grandma Nana?
Nana and Papa, and then there's Nana and Papa.
All my grandmas Mama, and all my grandpas Papa.
I call all my grandpas Grandpa.
But see,
and all my grandpas
the difference
grandpas.
between my great grandfather and my grandfather is my great grandfather. I spelled Papa P-A-P-A, and my grandfather now, well, always been my grandfather. So like, okay, he just left and came back. But my grandfather is P-A-P-P-A.
So it's Papa and
Papa. And well, it's Papa both ways, but one, I believe.
That's why I tried telling him.
Yeah.
Let's see. With mine there's Nana and Papa, which is N-A-N-A-P-A-P-A, and then there's Nana and Papa. That's N-A-N-A-W-P-A-P-A-W.
Yeah, and see, my mom's mom, my grandma, I call her Nana. I've always called her Nana for some reason. Well, the reason I call her Nana is
Nana.
she used to visit from Mississippi and shit. So when I was younger, I used to sing to her when she would leave. Na 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 na, na, hey hey hey, goodbye. So I started calling her Nana and shit. That was my main thing for her.
I feel like a piece of shit about now our grandpa that passed. I always called him Bob.
Bob.
I called him by his fucking name. his real name was Robert.
Rude.
And he called him. Well, okay, so before my standpoint, before everybody starts calling me a piece of shit, I know I am, okay, but before the piece of shit starts getting added on to more of the piece of shit.
Right, before you roll me into a bigger fucking ball of shit.
Look, okay, I didn't see this man that often.
Right.
Not only did I not see him, if he wasn't in front of me, I didn't talk to him.
I'm scared to death of my grandpa. Really? If I called my grandpa a Marvin, he'd uppercut the fuck out of me.
Well, you go, so I think my uncle calls him Bob, my mom calls him Bob, my grandma calls him Bob, my dad calls him Bob.
That's the weirdest family.
I grew up with everybody calling him Bob.
Was not like an actual father and grandpa? He was kind of like there.
The family friend.
No, he was biologically my mom's dad.
Well, yeah.
Biologically.
But I don't know what it is. It's just I grew up when I was like 16, my dad started calling him Robert. Because my grandpa actually told him, he's like, I don't like being called Bob. He's like, I hate it. Because
So everyone called him Bob?
Well, no, because he's named after Robert E. Lee. So my grandpa
And next subject!
So my grandpa was like, that means something. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's like, so Robert. So my dad called him Robert. And my dad fucked himself. My dad's like, well, I like being called Sir. So every time my grandpa saw him, he was like, Sir. Like, always called him Sir, dude. I was like, you're an asshole. You could just stick with Tony. Like,
all right. So, final thing we're talking about. Eric, what is the ultimate present you could get?
Sony A7R4.
Very specific.
Get him the camera.
$4,000.
Don't get a
camera.
Either that or a SG Gibson.
What about you, Chad?
About 1,000.
If you want me to be honest, I don't have one.
There's nothing in this world that you could ask for to be the ultimate present on one of your Christmases.
No, I'm not a very materialistic person. So, I mean...
Well, I mean, the present
don't have
doesn't
to
have
be
to be a materialistic
Right.
item.
I get that. But, I mean, I don't like people spending their money on me or doing things for me. You know, I'm more kind of the person, I like spending my money on other people. You know what I mean?
So if you're a sugar mama, hit me up, not Chad.
Fuck you. Like, hey, I didn't say I didn't hate it. I just said I don't like it. But like, I you know, to me, in my own terms, money is nothing. Money is literally nothing. You don't even make money.
Money's just paper.
Yeah, money's just paper at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's my rent and my food and my car insurance and my gas.
That's why I say money is nothing.
It's everything.
Why would you call something that you never get to physically have everything?
Because without it, I would have nothing.
But you already don't have it.
I have a house.
You don't. You don't have the money though.
Yes, but I have the apartment.
No, you pay them so you have it. So technically,
Yes.
you don't have it.
But
you
in
don't
order
have
to pay them.
But
I
what
need
I'm
the
saying
money.
is,
Jerry!
no. What I'm saying is, in that case, you never technically own the money. So what's the point of calling something that you don't own everything?
Because
That's like me
if I
going-
quit my job and have no money,
When
I'm
did you
homeless.
become a fucking philosopher?
I'm just saying, he's like, I've known you for so long. He's like,
I'm not really a materialistic person. My favorite present was a PlayStation.
well, it was the main thing.
It wasn't that hug that I got from Grandpa.
But like, what I'm saying is, that's like me going up and like, hey, the bad bitch down the street's my everything. She just don't know it yet. Something you don't have can't be your everything. Something you never actually own can't be your everything. You don't ever own money.
I told her
If
girlfriend
it-
I was with she was my everything, and she still fucked other guys. So apparently she wasn't my everything.
See, that's what I'm saying. You weren't the only one that had it, so why is it everything?
But if it was that way, I would just quit my job right now.
But that's what I'm saying. No, money can't be your everything because at the same time, money is nothing.
But at the same time, it's everything because it pays for everything.
You're not. Your job does. But what I'm saying,
No, I do because I work hard.
Okay, but how long does the money honestly stay with you until you pay for everything?
About the first day. First day I get paid, then it's gone.
See, you don't own the money, is what I'm saying. The money's not really yours. The money is the government's.
Yeah.
But it keeps the house and the car.
It keeps the house and the car and the food. Not
So
having money
you don't
doesn't
work.
do that.
You don't work for money. You work to keep the house.
Yes, that gives me the money to pay for it.
But the money goes to somebody else. So let's say I got you that Sony camera, right?
Yeah.
That's your everything, right?
Yeah.
Then the next day you just give it over to Chris. It wouldn't be yours. It wouldn't be everything. You give it to somebody else. So technically it's not yours at that point.
So you're saying I should quit my job?
Yeah, fuck it. Go quick. I mean, it don't affect me.
All right, podcast is now at Chad's house.
Someone doing the podcast and they boxers. But that's
All right, so my ultimate gift.
nobody gives a fuck. We're not done with this.
I think we are done with this.
I feel like we could argue about this for hours.
I can, bro, because money is not everything. Money is technically the root of all evil. Whenever you have problems, it's because money is
And
involved.
why does
It's
it
also
down?
the root of
Oh,
all
don't
happiness.
even fucking ask that dumb fucking question.
Hold on. Shut up real quick.
The root of all evil are females, okay?
No.
No, they're the reason why the world's fucked up.
Here's hold on. And I'm only going to say this one time. Eric, you didn't have twice as many problems as you did in school, did you? That you
A
do.
lot of problems.
But you have more now, don't you?
No, I was homeless when I was in school.
Money,
You were homeless as an
money
adult.
is everything to him because he didn't have a lot of it growing up. So for him to be able to buy what he needs to survive,
It sounds like this nigga don't have a lot of it now either.
No,
I
when he
don't,
was in
but I
high
have
school,
enough to
he
get
got
by.
kicked out, and
he has
was
more than he
homeless.
had when he was homeless.
He still had a job when he was homeless. He just didn't have enough money to get an apartment.
But that money paid for the gas and my insurance.
When you're in high school.
Yeah.
See,
I worked
he was
at
in
Bob
high school
Evans.
too.
Actually, I had 2 jobs and I was
But
going
the
to
only
school.
reason I say that is because when I was in high school, I didn't have twice as many problems because I didn't have a job. I didn't have bills to pay. Now I got bills
You
to
were a
pay.
child.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been working since I was 16.
I've been working since I was 12, nigga.
I mean, I was doing off
I'm
stuff.
gonna need you to go on my level now.
I was doing off stuff to earn money.
You was rubbing shit off to get money. What? You're rubbing shit
Off.
off?
I was like doing chores and helping people out for money.
He ate the old lady down the street out. $50. Your turn, Chris.
Chris is done with us.
Call me up, Mrs. McLaughlin.
Are you done?
Yeah. Yes, I am done.
For now.
That's the longest I have not been a part of a conversation.
That's the most into a conversation I have been.
So my ultimate gift.
Well, anyway, that's also.
I'm kind of stuck between 2 things for ultimate gift, like drugs
Drugs?
or my dad to die.
What
No.
drugs?
Yeah.
Let's not
I'm
get
not
specifically
gonna
into that.
specify on.
Just any drug. You'll take any.
No, I will not.
Oh.
I have very strict limits on the drugs I'll do in this lifetime.
We're not going to get into specifics, but El Chapo hit me up.
Right.
CIA, he's talking about ibuprofen. and aspirin.
Right. Pharmaceuticals. It's all
Damn straight, I'm going to take 24 of them bitches. It's going to be my last motherfucking headache.
The ultimate gift I could probably ever receive. Oh shit. Dude, that's a hard one because I don't even know what.
You had a good 10 minutes to think about Jerry.
Yeah, I was trying to think of it. I can't fucking think of an ultimate gift for real. Like, I'm already content with what I've been given, you know?
See, Dad, you're the fake. Talking about how money isn't everything. He's the real money isn't everything. He doesn't even have an ultimate Christmas present.
I just said I don't.
Yeah,
After
just
you
said
just
it.
learn about your PlayStation and shit like that.
I said that was my best Christmas present.
But you see,
Christmas present.
Chris's is that one hug and that one I
Don't
support
fucking
you
touch me.
and I love you from that one
Don't
person
soften
he
me
wants
up
to
because
hear.
you want better presents from me next year.
Now, hold on. Here, the thing I got about that is my family's not very emotional. So, I mean, I never really got that growing up. But
That's why my sister's my favorite.
And see, my dad was the one. He's like, I don't have to say it to mean it. You know, I mean it. Why do I have to
be
say
a basic bitch real quick? Like I'm working for the Miss Universe contest. The ultimate gift would be world peace. Cause I have nothing.
You don't want to
I'm gonna need you to suck my dick after this to win.
Loyal girlfriend.
An ultimate gift. I don't. Okay, so an ultimate gift for me would be money, but the only reason I say that,
You
but
greedy
look,
bitches.
but listen, the only reason I say that is because I would want to be able to have enough money that if I did have kids, I could know that they were taken care of if they ever hit a hardship.
Right.
That's my biggest thing.
That's why I'm
So
not
the
gonna
ultimate
get
gift for me, you want a fucking house. You're worried about your door frames and your carpet.
Is that such a bad thing to want my own house?
Yes.
To not have to pay, to have the house paid off and not have to pay rent.
How
You're
much
still
money?
paying for the
Okay,
loan.
You should
So-
go talk to your
No,
boss
if
about
your
that
house
tomorrow.
is paid off, then you don't have to pay a loan.
Yes, but then you're paying monthly to fix the house,
You still got property taxes.
Property
Yeah.
taxes.
which is like $600 a month.
No, it's not. I mean,
It depends on how big your lot
it's
is.
usually about $2,000 a year.
But anyways, what you're saying?
I had a stroke.
But no, okay. The reason I say I don't have one is because I'm like my dad and my grandma. My dad don't like money being spent on him. My grandma has a mentality: if I want it, I'll fucking buy it.
So I'm
That's
keeping
what-
your guys' beanies and t-shirts this year.
You're keeping them? No, what you offered.
First of all, motherfucker.
You said I had to pay for those. So
No, I didn't. Yeah, yes, I did. Yes, so there.
Edit that out. I don't want to edit nothing. We're good. Edit that out.
I hate you guys.
You fucked up. I didn't do shit.
I'm about fucked up, but I caught myself before I said it. I was like, well, you gave those to me. I was like, you made me pay for those.
What? None of this happened. Okay. It was nice talking to you guys on the audio only podcast. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Comment and let us know. Do you like the actual video podcast or just the audio?
I'm slightly preferring the audio. I like it a lot better.
I like them both. I would like to do both.
I think your
I
guys are going to
understand.
be damaging some ears for the headphone users. Do you keep going?
Fuck them!
Headphone warning at the end of the video because fuck you at the beginning.
Apparently, this is really loud when you do it. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, hey! How long was that going for?
Eric fucked up.
When he claps it.
Don't clap my microphone.
You only hear nothing.
Holy shit, they broke it! They blew the house up! But we hope you guys have a great Christmas and a happy holidays. Try to stay warm. And I'm going to strangle Chad to sleep, so it's going to be a silent night.
Hey, bro. I just want to let you know that it is the holiday. If you see some dude in a wheelchair outside or something and it's cold as help the motherfucker out.
Right, give him some money.
You should do that all year round.
You don't fuck that if it's
First
hot
of
as
all,
hell.
hold up, bro. I live in Dayton. Do you know how many motherfuckers bum money and then walk to a car and leave?
Well, Travis lived in Dayton when we hung out all the time before he moved, and I lived with him for like 2 weeks during the point in time
He
of
lived in nice
something.
Dayton by the arts.
No, it was not nice. It was the ghetto.
It was pretty nice.
There was a guy in a wheelchair offering me drugs outside of Travis's apartment.
Yeah, that's a ghetto.
It's
But,
a lot nicer
He's like,
than
"This
that.
isn't in the market anymore. You want some $30 for two."
For one, if it ain't in the market no more, that motherfucker better be trying to sell me Quaaludes.
First of all, when Molly hit, I didn't even know what it was. And some dude walked up to me, he was like, "Hey, bro, you want to buy Molly?" I was like, "Dude, who the fuck is Molly? And why are you selling her?" It's like, what the fuck? All right, well, that's the end of the podcast. Y'all have a fucking good one. We love y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit our Instagram, our Facebook. our fucking TikTok, our fucking YouTube channel, and everything.
Don't hit up the TikTok because we only have 2 videos on there. We haven't
Fuck
done
that.
shit
Hit up
with
the
it.
TikTok and watch the 2 videos over and over.
And comment and let us know what your favorite Christmas gift from the past time was. And let us know what your ultimate Christmas gift could be.
And your favorite Christmas movie.
And let me know what your favorite Christmas carol is. Because I'm down for that.
I don't know any.
You want to go caroling for the next slide?
Don't you fucking ever...
Yes,
ask
we
me to
can.
And we can hand out business cards at every door we go to.
'Tis the season to suck a drunk driver. Fa la 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 la.
Don't crash your car.
You are gay and we support it.
Baby gangsters selling dope for us. Fa la 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 la.
Sponsor you so we can get money.
Drunk and high in real cold weather. Fa la 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 la. Getting over on a
It's not going to be a silent night.
pleasure. Fa la 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 la.
Anyways, deuces.
Oh, so you can yell random shit.